Welcome to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage. I am in the business of helping people buy homes, help them with their financing, and refinance homes to save money. And I've been doing this now for 32 plus years. I've closed well over 9,000 transactions, still going strong for an old guy. But I so enjoy helping people save money when it comes to getting a mortgage and guiding them in the right direction for the right mortgage. So if that's something that you seek, that you'd like that professional advice, you'd like somebody that really would take good care of you, or if you're a real estate agent, take really good care of your clients, you call me. You can reach me on my cell phone at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or you can go to my website at webringyouhome.com. Maybe you want to visit my blog or my podcast. So I have a podcast on Spotify. I have you can watch my YouTube channel. You can see the whole show on my YouTube channel. On Bruce Woodburn YouTube or the Lone Ranger YouTube channel, or you can go to my iHeartRadio podcast as well. Lots of opportunities to see the show, hear the show if you miss it. I just love to have callers call in, ask me questions about real estate transactions, how to save money when you're getting a mortgage. What's the best mortgage for you? How do we get young folks into mortgages right now? I'm super passionate about helping young people because so many young people are at a bit of a disadvantage right now because of the prices of homes going up so much and so quickly. So one of the things that we're going to talk about, and I've got one of my all-time favorite friends here and great real estate agent, Mariana Wartella from Keller Williams. Mariana, say hi to our guests.
Hi, everyone.
So Mariana, I asked her on the show today. She's like, "Are we going to film this? Are we going to be live?" And so yes, we're all. And she said, "Are we going to edit?" No, we're not editing anything. It's live.
I better be careful.
You got to be careful what you say. So you can say anything on my show. I will edit that part, Mariana. Okay, all right, just in case. All right, no secrets about me. But here's the thing. I got Mariana. I've been after her for probably 3 months to come on the air for me because she's a superstar, rock star real estate agent, and I wanted to ask her because during COVID, when I saw a segment of the real estate market flourish, and then I saw another segment, they're like couldn't get out of their own way. So Mariana, what are you doing that has made you so successful? And I know customer service is big for you because she's on me like white on rice. Okay. So, and I appreciate that when I've got a real estate agent that's like, what's going on with this one? Call that person. Client wants you to call them back. Do this. I'm good with that. Follow up. Good with that. What makes you so successful?
I think primarily our team is built on the idea that we are true to ourselves. We say exactly what we're going to do. We do what we say we're going to do. We do follow up. We're advocates for our clients, whether they be in new construction or a resale home or selling their home themselves. We advocate, trying to get, of course, the highest amount for a home that's on the market.
So when you're talking about for your sellers, you're looking at getting the highest price for your sellers because you're working for the seller.
That's correct. Highest price in the least amount of time. So you want to shorten the time frame, which is not hard to do today for shortening the time frame because right now you got 15 offers. What are you doing to select the right buyer? Because I know that you've priced them right, but you're able to get overappraised value on a lot of your properties right now. That's true.
Right? So you already know they're not going to appraise.
Some of them don't appraise, no, and oftentimes the seller will, or the buyer will waive the appraisal. I think it's really important that we contact the lender. We make sure that the lending is strong, that the buyers are strong. Before they even enter the house, they need to be pre-approved and or show proof of funds. If they do select the option of waiving an appraisal, that I want to see the funds that are there in order to do that. And all of this is done before my seller selects an offer. Sure.
So let's just say you've got 5 offers on the table. And none of them are cash because cash always probably moves to the top of your line, I would assume.
It's all cash at the closing table.
I love that attitude, right? And you know what? I think that that's a rare thing for me to hear from a real estate agent, but I think it's the best answer, because when I look at a cash offer, they oftentimes think that they're better, right? And they can renegotiate once they've negotiated.
Right, exactly
right?
What happens.
They'll back out faster than any other borrower, right? And they generally come in a little lower than everybody else, generally. Okay, I mean, all things equal, a cash buyer will probably get the offer. But if they're lower, and I've often said this to people, are you willing to give up $20,000 for the headaches of a buyer getting a mortgage? I mean, $20,000 is a lot of money to me.
Right, I agree.
Right?
And oftentimes, if the buyer is going to waive the appraisal, that's the element that stands between a cash buyer and a conventional mortgage.
Sure.
So
absolutely.
If they're willing to waive the appraisal, then there's no difference at all.
Right. Well, you mean there's no appraisal contingency.
Correct.
Yeah, not
they'll
waive
still have the appraisal.
You're
right.
still going to have the appraisal, but there's no appraisal contingency. So if you're buying a house for $400 and it appraises for $350, we want to make sure the buyer can get the mortgage at the $350 purchase
Correct.
price plus pay the difference, and that's why you're saying you want to see proof of funds.
Absolutely.
And that's pretty common today. Hey, how are we helping out the younger buyer right now? Like, it's got to be a real struggle for them.
Oh, well, sometimes, especially with the younger buyers, the first-time home buyers, the buyer has to remember, or the seller has to remember, that sometimes the highest offer isn't the best offer. So just because they're a first-time home buyer, they might be going in an FHA. As realtors, we have to contact sellers and find out what's really important to them. Maybe that buyer is able to give the seller more time in the home so that they can, they need 2-month closing. Maybe they can put a little bit more down for their escrow deposit. Maybe they'll pay a little bit of the seller's closing costs.
I'm seeing that often too.
Yeah. So we try to look at what's real important to the seller, and we tailor all of our offers to the seller's needs based on what the buyer can do.
Right. Now, I know you work a lot with sellers, but you have a team of buyer's agents as well.
That's correct.
And I got to tell you, you got a crackpot team of buyer's agents. I mean, I love you, but hang Kendall on your team.
I know.
She is a buyer's agent if they're ever, and loves working with buyers.
Right? Sure.
Loves working with buyers. I think that you have developed a group of people that can accommodate the 55 plus, which we're going to talk about in the next segment, because I know you do a great job on that. And I love that, because where does somebody from New Jersey go to look for a 55 plus without going to every community between Boca and Jacksonville, right?
Our
you
website.
already, your website, right? And your experience.
Yes.
So I want to talk about that in the next segment. But when it comes to helping everyone, you've got your 55 plus, you've got your new construction that you do, you've got your resale, because you'll list the house and your buyer's agents will be buyer's agents. And your buyer's agents are very professional and very patient with people, which to me, you almost have to be like a psychologist in this market just to keep people sane. Right? It's kind of a crazy market. It's an opportunity. Like, I'm seeing people amass more wealth, Mariana, right now in real estate than we ever could have imagined, because we're okay with a 3% per year annual appreciation. When we start seeing 15, 17, 18% appreciation, I hate to see people that aren't in the real estate market. They're truly missing out.
Right.
Do you agree with that?
I do.
So, Mariana's got a lot of advice to give us. We're going to talk about 55 plus when we come back from the next break. But stay tuned for the Lone Ranger Radio. You can reach me at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or you can visit my website at WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. You want me to connect you with Mariana and her team? I'm more than happy to do that. And we will get all of her contact information when we come back in just a minute.